Coach Ashwin, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it. How are you doing this morning?
We're all good and excited.
Coach, the draw is done and dusted. What is your initial assessment of the team that you have drawn with?
Look, we're happy with the draw. Any which way, whoever you draw, you still have to play the champs of all the other provinces.
Coach, like you said earlier, you joined the team late. When you arrived at the team, what was your assessment of the squad assembly?
Look, we had to do squad analysis in terms of playing personnel. We had to look at the structures. We had to look at where we could strengthen up. Unfortunately, the window period was closed, so we couldn't really strengthen up in certain areas, but we work with what we've got. We just put structure to the team and more purpose going forward.
Coach, you played that decided Northwest a few weeks ago. That means there's no competitive games leading up to the playoffs. What is the team doing to ensure that they are sharp, match fit, and ready for the playoffs?
Yeah, look, we played a few friendlies in the preparation phase. We still line up another two friendlies with teams that are still available. So, in going forward, yeah, we're very active and we're also very grateful to Northwest Province, who has provided us with assistance in as far as preparations is concerned.
Coach, in terms of we know the mindset, the mental side of players approaching a friendly game rather than a competitive game. What are you doing to bridge that gap to ensure that by the time the playoffs come, mentally and physically, they are ready for the competition ahead, even though they haven't played competitive games during this period?
Yeah, you look, it's a mindset because why the nature of these games, it's basically playing a tournament, you know, unlike playing a friendly game where there's no points at stake or where there's nothing to play for except for your objectives and that. But you just have to manage the players, eh?
Coach, the nature of these playoffs, like you said, is tournament football. The schedule is very, very tight. At times, you've seen teams having to play three games in 3 days. Some other team will play the last game or at 3 o'clock, and the next day they are fixed to
First
play
game.
at 9 o'clock. So it's very, very tight. What are you doing to ensure in terms of, physical readiness, periodization, recovering, all those technical aspects? What are you doing to ensure that come playoffs, there shouldn't be an issue?
Look, you need to get your periodization right. You must get your players fresh, which means it's play, recover. So your replenishing also needs to be on point. Immediately after games, you need to make sure that you replenish your players and get them fresh.
Coach, Platinum City Rovers has been relegated, which means Northwest has lost another team. They've only got Orbit now. It's up to you to make sure that you go up so that Northwest is very well represented. What is your message to the people of Northwest who are behind this team?
Look, it's the chairman's view that we have another team in the Northwest. It's sad for Platinum City Rovers because I've coached them in their first season and they did quite well. I mean, 14 games on top of the league. And for them to be relegated the very next season. But as far as we as Thames, the chairman made it clear, the mandate is clear that we need to go out there and represent the people of Northwest.
Coach, thank you very much for your time and all the best in the playoffs.
Thank you, sir.